Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
County Lions.
Throwing on their first play. Caught out left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throwing now on 1st down. It is Kupp, left side. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Crack all 80.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That one's complete, right side. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
It's 60. 60 Maverick.
We're going for this. He connects downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now it's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Hits his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. That's cut at the 4. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And
I'll throw it.
1st down.
Completed left side to Samuel. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19, cut 19. 18, pioneer. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
There we go. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready up.
They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. Moving right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Purdy to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
From the red zone on 1st. Flush out now to his left. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Brought in right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
19 tight.
At the 36-yard line.
Kevin Pirates.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Now looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Ready.
Philadelphia.
18, ready. Panther 11.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Eagles first down.
18, pioneer.
8-yard
60
pickup.
Bobcat.
First down, Eagles.
50, 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. He dodged the tackle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
On the coverage.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Home and ready.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's Hill on the slant. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Brought down by Fred Warner. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Get tackle. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. 18, Rodwell, 18.
They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Ridge. Trap 50. Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer. 79.
Throwing it again here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
In the hands of his running back, Walker. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Come on. 60 biceps.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
70 Rangers.
From the gun on 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Elliott connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender. before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
47-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's second down.
Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And that will tie things up in the third.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Mustang 19.
Dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Hey, Smash. Hey, trap 60, trap 60.
They are throwing it again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, 7 Cup.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal.
70 Kimble, rig alert, rig alert. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Buffalo 18, Luka 19, 19 Lions.
Back to the air following that pick 6. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Here's a screen now for Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. 4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Steady.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw by Purdy. That one's complete right side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll come out throwing. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach.
Okay, ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70, Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobs. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70, let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on 1st. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
27, Eagles 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they come, second down. To throw again, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Third and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. By a man, he's in the clear. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! Mika Fitzpatrick has got it! And the Eagles have some new life in the fourth!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 31-yard line.
Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Radio, 18 Dragon 60, Trap 50, Trap 60. Go!
To throw here on first down. Throw left side, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, That defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles trail by a field goal. Nickel set from the Niners on third down.
Campbell 11, Campbell, ready. 70 Timberwolves, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. 18, Pirates.
He's back to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that light off the snap.
19, Tiger, 19, Lions.
First down.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 19 tight. Check smash. 18 Rattler.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
60. Cut 19. Cut 50. 60 Bobcats. 6, go.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70. 18. Pioneers. Street. And movement. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Setting up to pass. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
First down. Intercepted. The Niners take over first down.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick.